Argentina are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Arsenal have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact.
Chance!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now they can clear their lines. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chooses to go crossfield. Kvaratskhelia
the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Blessed with a goal late in the first half. 3-0. Here's the half-time score. Second half is up and running. This is a critical game, a chance for a perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. Well, the pre-match build has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Choumeni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Oh, Red, nice interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Somewhat off target. Now it's Griezmann. France have it back and can go again. It's a nicely shaped. It's Griezmann! Goal! France! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit to the front-footed pressing team. It's quite uncomfortable for them.
France penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Oh, he's burst through. There's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now he's running away. Oh, this takes a shot! And that's a tiny finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. He stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Ribéry.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, now he can run away with Griezmann! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go on.
And that's it. All that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening. welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams in perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly unsung.
Yes, getting the best out of Ansu Fati! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Ansu Fati certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Pedri. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. On goal. And here's Griezmann.
That's good play from him.
Camavinga is having a shot! Goal! France! And we have liftoff! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
He's had it nicked away. Upamecano has given away a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Disappointed with that. That's not Pogba. Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Mbappe. Just the keeper in his way. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. There is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. So that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. It looks appetising, well within shooting range. An opportunity then to pull clear here.
Substitutions taking place.
On that one, but he couldn't find the target. Not the most convincing of passes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, this is a great position. Shapes to shoot! It's a and they're threatening to fly away here. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. is only day one, but already a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Expectations and decimals both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, Bruno Guimaraes, is going to be the man who I see as the one who brings balance to the team. I think when he's on the ball, yes, he can be a strong runner, but he's become a very central pivot now in making sure that he helps break lines going forward and denies line breaking for his defence. So he's become a big factor now in any team he functions in.
Great chance! Oh, nice. Just not right.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Anthony. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Mbappe. And it's Griezmann. Looking to play him in. That looks a decent ball. Ruter. Now it's Griezmann. Camavinga. France are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Crunching tackle. Chouameni. Ruter. Bruno Guimaraes. Over to the right flank. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Danilo gets across to intercept that. Anthony. He's got away.
Oh, great feet, that.
And this is Neymar. Can he finish? Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You get some gaps at the back.
Anthony. Much subtlety about that challenge. Chouameni. And it's Ribery. Good work on the right flank here. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Distributed tidily. Anthony providing an outlet on that flank. And that was very necessary. Good ball over the top. Koundé makes the interception. Ribery.
That's good play from him.
Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Oh, such a clever touch. Looking for options for movement. The referee says that is that for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancel each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Back on the way then.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Rafinha, and he's managed to get free. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Denied by an instinctive save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Tries to play it through. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, that's a key interception. Great vision. Griezmann. It's a sharp little ball here. Griezmann showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's being shifted off it. He's in a great position here. Danilo deals with that comfortably.
Griezmann clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Mbappe picks it up out wide. It's the keeper's ball.
France really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Bremer kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to be...
Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! And that could well be the winner!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely.
And the shot! The assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Substitution for France. Number 10.
So we have movement on both benches.
Chouameni. Coming on the field. Number 15. Chana. Number
Promising
18.
build-up. Good take, and is he in? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Indicated.
And he can thump it away. No messing up. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort. is a critical game. A chance for the perfect moment to any potential rival, but you are aiming higher at their expense. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. Being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Griezmann, it's run loose here. Pass is just off target. So many teams, so many ambitions. The objectives are clear for everyone. They all know what needs doing. It is very much every team for themselves. Expectation, decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential. Rice! Well, the ball's run loose here. Oh no, this does not look good. Chance, surely! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Argentina with the first in the game for either side, actually. Crosses it in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Kvaratskhelia charging forward, the ball at his feet. Played out towards the right wing. Argentina claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. It's their second corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Utrecht have the chance to go the other way. Pinches it off him. And here's Batistuta.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Neymar. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi. In comes the corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. And that looks a decent ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? This interception, his positioning was spot on. That has been swung wide. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Robertson. And here's McAllister. He's there to retrieve it. Great chance!
Reaction. Rijkaard is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. That's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, red, nice interception. And it's Azar. Oh, he's having a pop! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rice really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Neymar. Kvaratskhelia. Now, can they get him away? And this is Neymar. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pass somewhat off target. Griezmann, crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has... He's had a shot! Batistuta. He's beaten the last man! And the referee has blown for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancel each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. We're back on the first 45.
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Going once more.
Argentina are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's managed to get free. Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's gone loose. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's in plenty of space here. And he shoots! A massive goal! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, look at that. And he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Argentina are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Batistuta. Hazard. It's Made sure that's not getting through. Played with speed from... That's rather hopeful. Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The most accurate pass. Might be danger here. He's shifting through the gears here. He's cleared it out of harm's way. Tries from distance. Pedri.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Batistuta. Argentina have it back and can go again. And Batistuta! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 7.
Argentina get their fourth.
Hazard. Coming on the field. Number 23.
McAllister! And there's the goal. But oh, it's offside.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
Disappointments and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 11. Batistuta.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Gyökeres coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Argentina are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
Argentina surely have to be...
Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Ruben Dias wins the duel this time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking to play him in. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's going across goal. Messi!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Gyökeres! No, just not quite.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking them from range.
And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Let me look back on the game then, Jim.
Argentina really deserved this result, it has to be said, especially for all the effort and endeavour they showed after the break.
things are bubbling up quite nicely. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here, a chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus.
Hi, hello.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game. There's the whistle, and here we go.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
I'm surprised by your assessment there. Yeah, and the keeper's given it away. And the shots! It's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Argentina penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Rice was in no mood for any of that. Now there's Batistuta! Just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Hi there.
Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Azar. Threads one in. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Batistuta. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rice. This is Batistuta. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Can he get it through?
Bayer Leverkusen really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Hazard picks it up out wide. Mignon claims comfortably. Robertson. And it's McAllister. Azar, given the lift of his goal. Now it's Azar. This is Batistuta. Rodri. That is a little undercooked. He's being urged to shoot. Hazard makes a dash for it. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Azar. Looking for a runner. This is Berbatov. Baresi. And it's Azar. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He's got away. Oh, not smarting him this time. Now, who's going to be first to this? Rice. Kvaratskhelia gets into a... And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Argentina coming in at half-time, leading by 1 goal to nil.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Argentina leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And so the calm before the storm. This so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Great chance! Goal! Milan! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's Zalewski. Played out to the left flank. Zalewski has it in a wide position. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Ferran Torres. Good read, needed to be. Ketelara. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Space for him to turn and look. He's on it. Tries a shot! But he's left disappointed.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
A sharp hit the ball here. And the finish! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Varela. Now it's Rafinha. Now there's a fine ball. He's in it. Rafinha! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Zalewski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And a chance! Well taken goal. It was casual, it was careless, and it had
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So could they be onto something here? Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Varela kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. It's going wide left. Well read, nice interception. Ketelara. At the break, the scoreline 3-1. Towering header! It's a goal! It's all becoming so easy! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. And the defence let themselves down by not picking him up. Anything possible could be used.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Milan very comfortable, now up by 3. Milan don't look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Flings it across.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. Well, maybe the keeper is very relieved.
Ederson. It's a left chance. Oh, ball's not loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's following up. Oh, good finish. And they are right back within touch. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're in on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and their taste.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? The defence proved infallible then. That wouldn't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Rafinha being hunted in taps.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Zappacosta. It's a decent ball. This is the last.
Substitution for Atalanta. Number 19.
Managing a big change for the first time in the game here.
Renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Saliba. He is through here. He's having a shot! And he's quick to get rid. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Substitution for Atalanta. Number 70.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 59. Coming on the field. Number 10. Samadich.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Substitution.
Rafael Leao. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sermana. Pasalic. Spread it left. Ederson. Has been cut short. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach and he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
It's made its way to him. And he shoots! And time is up. Milan have done their thing. They were driven by a desire to maximise every game, and they have won this one. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb.
അവർ കൊടുത്തിട്ട് അത് വീണ്ടും തൊട്ട്